T's car. They're sitting right over there. So, Papa T's car only makes like 5 pounds of boost. It's nothing crazy, but we got both of them over here, so we're gonna try it out. We pretty much already know Michael's car makes way more power, but you never know. So we're just gonna try it out, see what happens. Shouldn't really be much of a race, but then again, you never know. Papa T's car does run good. We'll just have to see. Huh?
Ain't got no tread, but it's gonna rip all the tread off the tires, probably.
Oh yeah. Oh. They're good. I guess we'll go on around where it straightens out. I'll just go ahead and get over another lane to let you know. We'll just stop and hit them. Yeah, we'll go on 3. That's the thing I got to remember is not to over rev it because
You can't
the rev
go
limiter,
out there.
Yeah, the rev limiter ain't set like my other cars are. What do you think about right up here? Sorry, we got obviously the fan going, so we're gonna have a little bit of noise. We are trying to finish up 65. This has been an ongoing thing on the channel, and I know a lot of you probably wonder, well, damn, you know, I thought you had finished it up. I thought this thing was close. There's just, when you build a car from scratch, there's so many things that you overlook and you say you're going to come back to. We're trying to come back to them now and fix a lot of the issues. That way, when we go to Tennessee, 2-4 takeover, I won't have to worry about all these little issues. Exhaust rattling and tire scrubbing, and you know, is the thing going to run hot? So we've actually driven the car a pretty good bit. Seems to be pretty good. The one thing that I have noticed about the car is that you have to keep basically a half tank of gas or more in it. I want to say Hot Rod Ray or somebody, I can't remember, somebody mentioned it before. I don't think this tank is baffled at all, like 0. It may be, but if it is, it's very little baffling. So what happens is when you take off, all the gas sloshes to the back and it pulls away from the pickup. That is what it is, so we'll have to keep some gas in it. That's hard for me to do. I mean, I know. I really like the new tent, babe. That looks good. That's that see-through model. So she's just mocking up everything. You know, anybody that sets a tent up at Ford Takeover or any event, you know you got to come in and do this, mock it all up. But I will show you guys the new shirts, so you'll be able to pick these up in Jackson, Tennessee at Ford Takeover. I love these things. They look awesome. Got some new hats. We don't have all the hats out here yet. Ooh, look at this though. Nice. Yeah, some little tote bags. We got our cups here. Over here, we've got the new Gray Ghost shirt. So as you can see here, this is Little Brutal and Papa T. And then here we go, actual silhouettes of me and Papa T with the Gray Ghost essentially finished. So if you guys want to support the channel, by all means, go ahead and pick you up some new shirts. We've got some more. So we actually have the Carbon Fox on a shirt now. All right, so after Ford Takeover, she said, these new designs will be available. So if this wasn't a ladies cut, I would rock the hell out of this, but it is a ladies cut shirt. So he's an itchy dude. He's itching right now in the summer heat, but that's our new mascot. Look at it, look. So real fast, let's talk about a couple of things that we've done to the car and a few of the issues that are still left to address at some point. So we did get our new trim piece on up here. That thing took forever. We had to order a whole new kit, y'all, over here just for that one trim piece, but we do have it now. And the side scoop is now done. You guys remember that thing skidded down the road, and it is back on the car. It looks pretty good. The interior of the car is about as good as we're gonna get it. I do have to put all the rear trim pieces back and tighten up the headliner a little bit, but other than that, we're good on the inside of the car. I've had a couple people ask about the Terminator X. like, why are you running this in the car? And I'll just kind of show you guys. So with the Terminator X and a carburetor, you can still control timing, and you can do it very efficiently. You just tune everything based off of vacuum. So this thing has a map sensor, so you can see your coolant temps, and you can change things around and look at them, whatever's important to you. You'd be surprised, though, honestly, what you can do with a Terminator X and a carbureted car. You know, if you needed to switch tunes, if you needed to have multiple tunes, if you want your fans to come on at a certain temperature, you can do that. You can monitor fuel pressure, oil pressure. There's so much stuff you can do with a Terminator X on a carbureted car. So I just want to remind you guys of that. So I'm going to do a video where we're talking about all the tire sizes and everything else. But just to clarify, these wheels are 17x9 with 275/40s on the back, and we have a 5mm spacer with an Explorer rear end that's been cut down to fit in this car, and the car's been mini tubbed. That's how we're able to fit 275s under this car. The fronts, to keep the height the same as the rear tire, is a 215/50 17. No modifications in the front, everything's stock. Starting to kick a little bit. Yeah. So guys, these things right here are junk.
They're awful.
Yeah, they are. So this is,
you gotta have them.
This is the control for the heater. So these things just come undone and flop around. This was all brand new, and immediately from the start it was just pushing through, and all the connections and all that. It was horrible. Anyway, we decided to go ahead and epoxy this. Yeah, it might be a problem.
Maybe.
Definitely not good. The car had been breaking up a little bit. These are FR5s, and if you don't know, NGK goes backwards, goes down, so this is a hotter plug, so he's going to what you went at FR6, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. I like a number 6 heat range as a personal preference.
Too.
Seems to be in general, most cars run better with a number 6 heat range that I fool with. You know, not that I get too technical with it, but
yeah,
core number 6 is usually undefeated.
Yeah, I agree. I like the 6s. We usually run TR6s, but if you need a gasket plug, the FR series is a good gasket style plug. What'd you gap them at?
26,000.
26,000. All right, so they're going to work on this, and that's why the race hasn't happened. If you guys are wondering, last time Andrew came over, his car was leaking gas.
Had to put a new fuel line on it.
Yeah, new fuel line. This one was doing something.
No.
We do not know.
Seth was scared.
Oh, we
Andrew
falling
was
out.
scared.
Folks.
Yeah, I'm terrified. Shiver. Consider my timbers shiver.
Whatever, man. Back here, dumbass. In the back.
You said it in the front of the car?
Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Woo!
Oh, they're blowing out the camera. They're too bright. Just put it in reverse a little bit.
Yeah. Also, as you can see, we have our temporary tag. We are now 100% legal on the car. We have tag and insurance. We've got headlights, taillights, blinkers, brake lights. Everything on the car now works, except for the windshield wipers and the blower motor. But that's just because we hadn't finished wiring that up. Everything else works good. The radio, man, I'm ecstatic. I'm ready to start driving this thing. Handling Motorsports has a new line of drive shafts that they're going to be carrying. So we're going to try one of those out as well. So we'll do a review on that. You already got your sensor in too?
Mm-hmm.
Tighten until they pop on aluminum head.
That's why you cracked my lap.
Yeah, that was me for sure. I'm the one that over tightens everything.
He said that you were strong for your size, though.
Oh, okay, thank you. It's the best underhanded compliment I've had all day. And I've had a few of them.
So we've been restoring the 65 on the channel now for really over 3 years, but we really got hot and heavy into this thing in the past, what, 6 months probably? I've got something that's gonna help you guys. Pretty much if you guys are wanting to restore a 64 and a half, basically through 73, listen to me, you need one of these books. Look, all color. And here's the deal. He goes into engine rebuilding, paint and body work, how to do lead work on the car, clips, things like that for door panels, correct, like period correct stuff, and also kind of what you have to do to make some things work. So he kind of does it all in here. I'm telling you guys, listen, I make nothing off this. I'm just trying to help you guys out here. This book is serious. I mean, it shows everything you need to know. Look at that. There's some rear end information right there. Now, Dave used to write for Mustang Monthly and Mustangs and Fast Forwards years ago. He's been all over the internet helping people out throughout the years. So he's got a new book out. I suggest you guys go over and check it out if you're interested in restoring any of these cars or got any questions, because look, I love the internet, okay? And forums are still there, they still exist. That used to be the only way that we could get information was through forums and things like that. But nowadays there is so much information out there, so much misinformation. I understand there's some things that aren't in this book that you're probably gonna have questions about. But for somebody to take the time and dump all of their knowledge into a book like this is amazing to me. Look, what we'll do is we'll give away probably one of these books. Oh, and they're signed. They're signed, I almost forgot. So they're all signed, and they are signed individually. This is not like a print deal. So I'll give one away on a live stream, and then the others will be passed out to you guys at Ford Takeover. I'm going to be keeping one of them for myself. Anyway, all right, well, that's about it, guys. We're going to wrap this video up, and as always, damn, it's about to pour. Thanks for watching.